Hey guys, I'm with Dave of American Cohen Hunting today. He has come down to visit his dad in Tennessee, and then we made arrangements and he came up, and we're going to hunt today. Going to try to hit some old house sites and what have you, and it's a pleasure to have you up. I'm looking forward to this hunt.
Thank you. I really appreciate you having me down here.
Well, I appreciate you coming down. I enjoy hunting with different people and everything, and this will kind of be a change of pace. There's my buddy Dave with American Cohen Hunting up today to hunt with me. This is an old fairground site and some old house sites right along in here. Pretty trashy. May change here in a minute and go somewhere else. I have found a fairly good signal here. It's part of a suspender clip. What's left of it, it's in pretty rough shape. Rang up like a 1209, 1210. I thought it was going to be can slaw, but that kind of verifies that I believe there is a house site right in through here. Do a little bit more hunting.
It's like a 1220, and it's in two parts. I don't know if that come off the back or not, but anyway,
yes,
the other part.
Yes, that's what it is. That's a great find right there.
I'm happy with it.
You get the button fever if you're not careful.
I've already got it.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, button.
That is a great find. How far down was it?
Just 4 inches.
4 inches.
They come in as like a 18 or like a 12, 18, 12, and then went to 12, 16.
Out of that hole right there, I've got part of an oil lamp. This would be at the top of the glass bowl. It would have been round. It's all mashed together. But those are like little vent holes. Let the air come up around the wick to where the flame on the lamp would burn. That's a good find. Of course, I hunt with my CTX, and I understand that you've brought your E-Track. Is that what you're hunting with?
Yeah, I brought my Deus too, but I found out last weekend that through a little test, I prefer my E-Track for, well, I just know it better. I've been hunting with the E-Track for 8 years and hunted with the Deus for two. And I tell you what, I love the weight of the Deus. It was a little learning curve for me. But in a test last weekend, I seen that the E-Track was got deeper than the Deus did in video I put out last week. And I tried tweaking it a little bit. I had the sensitivity to 90%, and the E-Track I had it set on manual at 24, which is I think 80%, and it hit bang on, but the Deus wouldn't give me a peep on it. So
how deep was the target?
About 10 inches. There's a tiny buckle, and I thought that was all that was in the hole. But I got upset that it was, my buddy showed me that he had a good signal, and I went over it. I couldn't find it with the Deus, and I had my Garrett Pro Pointer, stuck it in the hole, found the buckle for him, and I got upset. I said, that's it. I've got my E-Track in the car, and I went back to get it. I come back, and there was a Mercury Diamond in the hole too. Oh. So I missed 2 targets. And
you wasn't getting any signal on
Nothing at all. Now, I've heard people say, well, you set your silencer, you set this setting, that setting. I hunted with Garrett and White's machines for years, and the White's machines, it seemed like you always had to tweak them to get the best depth. And I don't want to have to do that. I mean, if I set the sensitivity to 90%, I expect it to give me maximum depth. And that's what the E-Track does, or my nut does.
Yeah. Well, I'm hunting with my CTX, and you'll be hunting with your E-Track, so we shouldn't have any problem. We should, but now we may We may hunt all day for a relic or two,
That's
but
fine.
we got the opportunity to find something, you know, something good, something old, and that's what relic hunting is all about. So get back with you guys if we find anything. They've got a couple of real nice pieces right here. They're brass hearts. I don't know what they would have went to, but they are nice. How deep do you say they were?
It's about 2 inches, right there.
Just right next to a root.
Yeah, a little hard to get to. I heard the first one. I put it aside and put my pinpoint in a hole, and I heard a second one too. And it's a pair. I don't know what they are.
It is a pair.
Right together.
Hey guys, had a real good day today with American Cohen hunting. Dave, my good buddy, came down from Chicagoland, hunted here in southern Kentucky. He made a great find. You're going to see it in the video here in a moment. But I want to take a minute and do a shout out to Quarter Hoarder. You see his channel there on your screen. This guy has a very good YouTube channel. He makes some very good finds, so go check him out. Quarter Hoarder, and what do we say? Like, subscribe, and share. There we go. Everything's in fairly rough shape at this site right here. That one's on down there, and it was in the bottom of the hole. Looks like it's probably 6 inches, but it's part of a suspender clip. It's not all there. I love finding those. Looks like it might have a little bit of writing on it. I just kind of brushed the dirt off of it. Out of that hole right there, I've got it cleaned up enough that I can tell that it is an Indian, but I can't get a date off of it. The back is real bad, but the front looks pretty good, and I think I may be able to get a date off of it. But anyway, we'll see. It's first Cohen today from this spot. It came up a solid 1235, just like it should.
I can't hardly read it.
That's the way I was.
I see a 1-9
And a 0.
and a. Yeah, it's 1-9 something, and it looks like a 0 or an 8 now.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But
Well,
it's an Indian head, so you
that-
know it's older than 1909.
oh ho ho.
I think that's a trine, but I'm not positive. Let me get this camera on here. Look at this. Gee,
Goodness gracious.
I am happy as can be. 7 is here with me, and I dug I thought it was an Indian head signal. It kept coming up 1235 and all kinds of numbers. When I got down to it, I thought it was junk, and it come up out 1239 here.
1239.
Right here. You can hear that. I have no idea what this is, but it looks old. Oh man. I'll clean it up and get back to you. Whew. Oh. Woo.
You're fixing to mesh your britches.
I know it. It looks older than I thought it was. I thought 1860s. I'm thinking maybe 1700s, maybe. But
Close. 1804.
oh,
Spanish silver. It's a Reale.
Seated? It's a Reale?
It's a Reale.
Oh.
It's a.
Oh.
Let me go get some water.
When I dug it out, I thought, oh, I've got a trine. I never found a trine. This is even older than that.
He doesn't have a trime, but he does have a half Reale. It's a Carlos IV, 1804.
And here's the other side. Let's see. Turn it this way.
That is a great find. And I tell you what, when you invite somebody to come and hunt on your permissions and your places,
Don't ever let them take that.
there's nothing in the world that is better than for them to find a great find. And so I'm absolutely tickled to death that he found this.
It's
and as you can,
older than my oldest find.
As you can see, the date and everything. It's Carlos IV. You can read all of that and the date and everything. That's a great find. That's a great find. Give me a fist pump on that right there.
American coin hunting right here.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Well, out of that hole right there, I've got a piece of a toe plate. Not much of it. Probably not even half. But that's a good relic find. I'll check the hole and see if there's any more of it in there. Well, I re-scanned the hole, and there was another piece in there. This one here's been flattened out. I just kind of wonder if maybe they didn't use that on the sole or something of the shoe. I've never seen one flattened out like that, though. I'm just down the hill from where Dave found that half Reale, and I've got a pocket knife. Part of one was open when it was lost. There's the blade right there. Maybe they just broke the blade and threw it away. I don't know. Anyway, that's a good find. Look at Dave's finds here. I love these two hearts. I mean, those are just extra special. Still having this little tongue in them, because that could have easily been broke out over the years. And then this cuff link. I've found this part, 3 or 4 of those, but I've never found both pieces. So that's good. What'd you say that was? A no-date wheat?
I have no idea. I can't read it. It looked like a teens. It looked like 191, but I don't know.
And then this is a railroad. It's got a train on there. That's 1900s because it's got an iron back, but still a good find. A button. I didn't find a button today. And then the find of the day is this, no doubt, this half Reale.
That made my day.
1804.
I'm happy with that. That made the trip worth it. Just
It would.
Meet you.
There's no doubt.